Honey, let's date. What? Honey, I said let's date. I, are you serious? Honey, yes, I am. I fell for you the moment I saw you. I mean, is it fine? Are you sure? Honey, yes, I am. 2 weeks ago, Hyun went to an event as a chief guest. His mother couldn't make it, so she asked him to go in place of her. He was well known for his handsome features and his background. His mother was a CEO of a biggest company and he was going to take over it soon. He has always been very much famous, no matter whatever he does or wherever he goes. He met Honey in that event. She was an actress who was one of the most famous and well known, but recently her popularity has been decreasing. She also lost the award in that event and she was crying her heart out on the terrace. Ken randomly went upstairs and found her. Being the gentleman he is, he comforted her and helped her to control herself. Both of them had been together from last 2 weeks. Honey used to become the first to always call and ask to go out and hang out. They became friends. Honey had been in love with him from a long ago, but when they were together, Clem also developed a bit of feelings, but he wasn't sure what those feelings were. Present time, Honey decided to confess because she didn't want it to take it to a long time and then later regret if someone else did it. Hyung was quite taken aback when she confessed. Honey, you can answer me later, it's fine. Hyung, no, it's fine. Let's do that. He said because he wasn't sure about his feelings, so he just wanted to make sure if it was real. They both dated for 2 weeks secretly without letting anyone know. But Taeyang decided to tell his mom. Taeyang and Honey made a plan to go outside. When Honey was waiting near the park, Taeyang came as he parked his car and stood in front of Honey. Both of them held each other's hand, and when they were about to walk inside, Taeyang got a call. He took out his phone and he picked it up. It was his mother. Taeyang, Mom, what happened? He asked. Jisoo, where are you? Taeyang, I'm at a park. I just wanted to have some air. Jisoo, alright. Jimin is coming. Taeyang, what? Really? He said, getting excited, and he smiled brightly. Hani was confused about what was going on. Taeyang, when is he coming? Jisoo, he will land at 4:32 today. Taeyang, what? Really? He said and looked towards his watch. It's already 3:16. Jisoo, yes. Pick him up, but before that, visit me in my office. Taeyang, okay. I will hang up then. Jisoo, yeah, she said, and the call ended. Taeyang kept inside his phone, and Hani asked him excitedly, Hani, what's up? You look so happy. Who is coming? Taeyang, my brother. He had been outside from a while now. Hani, brother? You have a brother? Taeyang, yes, I have. Hani, but nobody knows about it. Taeyang, I know. My mom doesn't let me tell anyone. Keep it a secret, okay? Honey, alright. Taeyang, I need to leave. I have to pick him up and also visit mom. So I will call you later and we will meet up later, please. Honey, no, it's fine. You should go. After all, you are meeting your brother after long, so you should go. We can meet later. Taeyang, thank you. He said as he waved her and left from there. He went to his mom and knocked the door. Jisoo, come in. Taeyang, Mom, you called me? He said, entering inside. Jisoo, yes. Take a seat, she said as she pointed towards the couch and kept something on those papers on which she was working so that they won't fly away. She got up from her seat and went towards the couch, sitting on it. Jisoo, you are getting married, and it's next week. What? Really? Jisoo, yes. But whom? Jisoo, you know. Do I need to tell it? Did you already knew? Jisoo, of course. Thank you so much. He said, getting up and hugging his mom. Jisoo, it's fine. Now go and pick up Jimin. Don't forget to buy the dresses for your both. Send me the styles. If you don't like it, then I will ask our fashion designer to make it. But it would be better if you find one because it would be hard if we have to make it. You know where our fashion designer store is, right? Yeah, I know. Jisoo, alright. I will tell them details and you can get it, okay? Yeah, sure. And thank you again. He said, smiling and leaving from there. Jisoo, of course, how won't I know? You were the one who wanted me to get you both married, and I have promised it. I can't take it off again. Taeyang left towards the airport as soon as he got out of the company. He took some chocolates from outside the airport and ran inside. It was only 4:20 when he arrived, but he was really very excited to meet Jimin after such a long time. He held the chocolates in his hand and waited for Jimin. Jimin had always loved eating chocolates, but Taeyang wasn't sure if he will like it or not because it's been a while since they have talked or met each other. Jimin went out for studies and it's finally over. Jimin didn't want it to get in business line. He was always interested in psychology and wanted to become a psychologist, which he did, and he was going to return finally. Hyun waited as Jimin finally showed up. As soon as their eyes met, both of them smiled brightly and ran towards each other, hugging each other as soon as they met. After about 5 minutes, both of them finally broke the hug. Jimin, so how are you? I'm alright. How about you? Did you really not miss me? You didn't even call once. Jimin, I'm sorry, but I really did miss you. It's just we were really busy in studies and we were really not allowed to take phones and use it much. Yeah, I know. How was it then? Jimin, it was fun. You had fun without me. Jimin, of course not. It was missing. Felt empty because you weren't there. Both of them laughed as they walked outside. Taeyang held some of Jimin's bag and took them inside his car. He gave chocolates to Jimin and the same excitement when he was child could be seen in Jimin's eyes. That means he still loved chocolates and Taeyang was glad that he didn't change. Both of them finally got to the shop and took some of the suit for them, but not much suits were there which they actually liked. There were very few since both of them were really very picky, really had a great sense in fashion. Both of them finally decided a suit which was similar to each other that really looked awesome in them. They just looked amazing. Jisoo also liked those suits, so she also asked them to buy those too and some other suits for Jimin. Since Jimin really didn't had much suits, he always liked wearing baggy dress. On the other hand, Taeyang's wardrobe was always full of suits. But Taeyang definitely loved seeing Jimin in suit. He always looked ethereal in suit. After doing some shopping, Taeyang left Jimin in their house and went to Jisoo's office because he had something to talk about. In Jisoo's office, Taeyang knocked the door as he heard a small come in and he entered inside. Taeyang, Jisoo, oh yeah, what happened? And where is Jimin? I left him at home. He might be tired, so I thought he should get some rest. Jisoo, sure. Come sit, she said as she got up from her seat and went towards the couch. Both of them sat there as Theon started. Theon, Mom, don't you think it's going too fast? I mean, we just met, and it's not been long since we are together. Jisoo, you both know each other. Don't worry about that. And you already know that I can't let you have the company until you get married. Hyung, yes, I know, but still. Jisoo, forget that. It's not that soon. Hyung, but have you met her? I mean, you should know about her before you let me get married to her. Jisoo, wow. Do you think I don't know him? I know him. Wait, what did you say? Her. Who are you talking about? Hyung, I'm talking about the person who I'm getting married. You only said, right? Jisoo, you are getting married to Jimin and he's not a girl. Hyung, what? Jimin? Weren't you talking about Lee Hani? Jisoo, Lee Hani? Who is she now? Wait, isn't that the actress who has decreased her popularity recently? Yeah, yes. Jisoo, why would I talk about her? I don't even know her. I never have met her. But how do you know her? Why did you think I was talking about her? Taeyang, well, that I went to the event last time in place of you. That's where I met her. We had been in contact for 2 weeks and then later she asked me out. And it's been 2 weeks we are together. I mean, we are dating, not officially together. Jisoo, huh? When did this all happen? You didn't even care to tell me? Taeyang, I was about to tell you when you said you were going to get me married. And I thought you knew about us. Jisoo, okay, I will let it slide, but don't you dare to tell it to Jimin. He shouldn't come to know about it at any cost. And be prepared. Read about her and get married to Jimin. But Mom, he's my brother. Jisoo, so what? I mean, not only we are boys, we both are brothers. And how the hell is this possible? Jisoo, why can't it be possible? Oh, Jisoo, why not? When me and Rosie can get married, why can't you both? But Rosie mom was not your sister. Jisoo, does that change anything? Of course it changes. We are literally brothers. How can we get married? Jisoo, so do you want me to break my promise? What promise? Jisoo, the promise I did to you. The promise I did to you both. Are you trying to break that promise now? Whatever happens, I'm not going to do that. And keep that in the mind. You are brothers, that is only known by me, your mother, and you both. Nobody else in the world knows about that. In fact, they didn't even knew that you have a brother. Is that why you hated him? Jisoo, of course. And if not in that case, he also didn't want it to get popular. He had always hated it. So I just never dared to keep his identity out. Everyone out there knows that you are only son for us and heir of this company. Yeah, but Mom, Jisoo, that's enough. You should go now. But I don't want to get married to him. Please, I really don't want to. I don't have any other feelings than a brother. I really don't love him more than it. Jisoo, I can't believe you are the same person who told all those things to Jimin and made him yours. Of course, you have changed this time. I should have let you be together. It's my fault. Yeah. What are you saying, Mom? What do you mean I changed? And what do you mean that I made him mine? Jisoo, Bubo, did you heard it? Yeah. Of course, you were just saying that. Jisoo, I thought I just said it as a whisper. She said to herself, yeah, what is it, Mom? Jisoo, it's nothing. Forget about that. Go ahead and don't you dare to tell anything to Jimmy or do anything with him. And if you are trying to run away, then don't do. If you are going to, then you remember that you are going to hurt him badly. Yeah, do he have? feelings for me? Jisoo, I don't know, but he just agreed to get married to you. So I think he might have. And how am I supposed to know that? I just want you both to get married and have a happy life. Do this favor for me. Taeyang. But why are you doing this? Jisoo, I have no other option. Taeyang, what do you mean? Jisoo, I can't say anything, so just do whatever I ask. Taeyang, do Rosie mom don't have any problem with this? Jisoo, why would she have? We both know that you are for each other. No matter what happens, the universe is going to make you together. So we are just making it easier. So please don't ask any question and do whatever we ask. Young, but I don't want to. Jisoo, why do you have problem? You were the one who wanted him, not me. You died for him. You died because you didn't want to get married to anyone else than Jimin. And after knowing everything, you still loved him. You loved him more than. She closed her mouth as soon as she realized what she was saying. Aish, what the hell am I saying? She murmured to herself. What do you mean, Mom? I mean, you're confusing me right now. We died, but we are alive. Why would I get married to someone else if you said I love him? Did I had any accident before? I mean, did I lose my memory or something? Jisoo, it's nothing. It's just nothing. Forget about it. Forget whatever I said. And please go out of here now. I can't take it anymore. Please just go out. Yeah, no, Mom, what happened? Are you alright? Jisoo, yes, I'm alright. Just go, please. Leave me alone. Yeah, but why don't you tell me anything? I really can't understand anything. Jisoo, I am telling you, please go out. I can't let you know anything. Just go, please. And yes, don't ask about whatever happened right now. Don't ask to anyone, including Jimin. Forget about this. Just forget. Yeah, but what's wrong? Jisoo, I will let you know what the things I am telling. But right now, it's not the exact time when I should tell you. The timing matters. It's not the perfect time to tell you whatever is going on, whatever have happened. So you need to understand me and wait for it, please. Yeah, okay, Mom. I will leave them. He said, going outside in total confusion. Jisoo held the glass of water and drank it. She sat down on the chair and took out her phone, calling someone. She called Rose as she talked to her, telling her everything as Rose consoled her and tried to make her calm down. Taeyang went back to their house. As he opened the door, he found Jimin lying on the couch and watching TV. Jimin, oh, you are back? Said, but Taeyang had no emotions in his face. He had a straight face. He was just looking like he had a bad day. Jimin, yeah, what's up? What happened to you? Are you alright? He asked, getting up from the couch and going towards Taeyang. Taeyang didn't know what feelings were inside him, but he just didn't want it to be around Jimin. He was just totally confused and disgusted. He didn't know why, but he was hating Jimin for no reason. He just didn't want it to be around him anymore. He just wanted Jimin to disappear. Jimin could tell that Taeyang had been confused by something and really surprised. He understood that he didn't want Jimin to be around him. His eyes told everything. Jimin left his hand as he went back, closing the TV before leaving to his room. He thought of giving some time to Thea. After all, he was a psychologist. He can tell whatever was going on by looking at Theang's eyes. But of course, he didn't know the reason behind those expressions. That's what Theang needs to explain to him. The days passed. Theang didn't pay any attention to Jimin. He just didn't wanted him around anymore. He hated him. Jimin was always a calm person, and being a psychologist, he tried a lot of times to make it right and make up with Theang, but it didn't work any time. Taeyang just assumed everything to be Jimin's fault. He just didn't want Jimin to come back here. If he wouldn't have came back, then nothing would have been like this. He would have let her mother know about his and Hani's relationship, and they might would have worked out. Everything was going to be fine if Jimin didn't came back. He hadn't told anything to Hani yet, and he didn't even wanted to tell. The marriage was also closed, but Hyung was acting all rude and cold towards Jimin. This didn't go unnoticed by Jimin. Jisoo wasn't much focused on them because she didn't thought that it would be like this. Of course, she didn't expected her son to be like this, but Taeyang knew what was going on, and Jimin also did. Taeyang just ignored every time Jimin called him as if he didn't heard anything, and Jimin was definitely hurt by those actions. But he decided to talk it out with Taeyang. He just needed time, which Taeyang didn't give. It was day before the marriage. Taeyang was sitting in the balcony when Jimin entered. Jimin, Taeyang. He called and Taeyang got up from there leaving, but Jimin held his hand. Jimin, would you please stop doing this? You are acting weird since the day I came. I am sure something is wrong, but what is it? Can you please just share it with me? Did I did anything wrong? You are acting fine with everyone except me. What the hell is going on inside your mind? Taeyang, I just don't want to talk to you. He said, jerking away Jimin's hand. Jimin, what? What? He got hurted by Taeyang. His hand that Taeyang jerked away was strained. He jerked it too hard. He held them in his hand and looked towards Taeyang, who was leaving from there. Jimin, why are you acting like this?